Hey everybody, I wanted to jump on here just really quickly to kind of go over some products that are coming to my Etsy shop at O&L here on Etsy. Um, these products I've been developing for quite some time because I wanted to be sure before I put them out that they were of good quality. So I don't know, most of you may not know, but I'm a breast cancer survivor. And because of that, I have a low immune system and my nails are not as strong as they should be. So I break them a lot. And unfortunately, due to my health issues, I cannot have artificial nails. And so rather than clipping my money with paper clips, which I don't know why I always seem to break my nails when I do that, then I went ahead and I developed these magnets here. Now, these magnets here will hold up to about 35 bills plus your savings challenge, as you can see securely. And it's completed savings challenge. I wrote down where it's going to go, household, and how much is in there. And then, like I said, I've had these for about 6 months now. I've went through a whole lot of different magnets because when they're this strong and they snap, they tend to break if they're not really strong, good quality magnets. So I went through an awful lot of them to get to the ones that I have now. And I've been using this one for about 6 months. So I just want to make sure that you all get your money's worth when you spend your money. We work too hard for it just to be on something that you can only use once or twice. Now, with that, I developed one that will actually go on your savings. This here is a placeholder by Sarah Creates Design. It's so cute. I love it. But I'm just using it for an example. I did not use the magnetic paper because that will not stick to this kind of thing. And so little magnets will. So this has got little magnets on it. It's designed only to hold your challenge. It's not designed to hold cash because you want to keep it just as thin as you can so it doesn't mess up your envelopes. So you can put it on the challenge, put it in your envelope, and as you can see, it doesn't stretch out your envelope. Okay, and now let's say that you don't want to put it on your challenge. So you can put it on the outside of your envelope instead, and it will hold that. And as you can see, when you put it in your binder, it's not going to leave it like really thick just because of this. So that's this one. This big one here, the ones that I use for the completed savings challenges, they take about 36 to 48 hours to cure. So they do take quite some time to make. And so there's not going to be an awful lot that are available for purchase. My cash condensing sheet here, it's kind of self-explanatory. Let's say that you're beginning cash, you put down where it came from my internet, from my dumpster. These are my placeholders here, giving me a total of $465. I did not use my placeholders, and I am taking this to the bank. So I just brought that straight down and I put it into my checking here. But I use those bills to condense, and I have a video coming up at midnight that will show that condensing. And I wrote down what I ended up with, which was 320s for $60, 610s for $10, etc., giving me a total of 265. Now, if I had more on there, I would just reconcile here in this area to make sure that it all added up correctly. But like I said, I didn't use my placeholders, so that 265 did match my 265 that I began with. So during that time when you're done, you could cut this out, put it with your cash, send that through to the teller. And then that way, let's say that instead of 265, they count 270. Well, now they're going to know if I have 18 fives, then it's probably in my ones that I had 5 extra ones. And it cuts down their time from trying to figure out where that money is overage from. I will also have these available. This is what I do. I don't usually cut it out of this. I just go ahead and fill out my cash deposit slip, and it's got a place for my account number, and I place my account number there, put it with my cash, send it through. My tellers really like that because at my bank, they're trying to, lower their waste on paper. And so if we don't use their deposit slips, then it just saves them paper waste as well. I also have these. I have a few of these that I'm developing, and it's with epoxy. And so I've seen a lot of people glue their tops on there, like the beads and such, but I just kind of have never seen anybody use epoxy. And so I like to do things that people do not already have because there's so many great creators who already have beautiful products that they use like that. And I don't want to piggyback off of their stuff. So I just went ahead and created my own, and I like the way that the epoxy looks with the glitter, etc. And so hopefully I'll have some of those available on my Etsy shop as well. Anyway, that's just a run through. Like I said, I have a video coming out on my YouTube, which is also at O&L here, and it will show me using these products. If you're interested in taking a look at it, I would love for you to come over and watch that. Also, just, if you would like to check it out on my Etsy shop, that would be great too. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great night. And as always, I hope you vanquish your debts and that your savings grows in abundance. Have a great night. Bye.